usually doing it from. Oh yeah, I think it's recording now. Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Hey man, you looking good, man. I'm not used to seeing what I had on.
Oh yeah. Yep, came around here. Yep. Got the screen
Yeah,
share.
man. Congratulations, man.
Appreciate it,
Congratulations.
man. Man, when I went to that testing and click send, man, I'm holding my breath, hoping it doesn't come back showing a fail, man. That's sure enough, it showed a
Yeah,
pass.
you got the survey.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got the survey. I thought I had it. Then they did another survey. I'm like, oh man. And then after the survey, then you hit send, and then you gotta wait. But man, those scores
Yeah,
are
man. Congratulations, man, on passing that exam. Is not easy. Congratulations.
not at all. And I went there. I went through your course because I failed initially, and then I went to NHIE, and I went and did their they got their little online courses where you can click on electrical, and I went through that for 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks into it, I saw you had a program. I think I went to like your Facebook group, and I saw your program, so I went and signed up and did your program. And then I went through that, went through the videos, went through the practice exams a few times, and then I kept taking your 200 question practice exam until I was getting like a 95 and 97. So I felt pretty confident there, and then I kept going with NHIE, reviewing the courses and all that. Then I go to take the test, and it's like, man, those first few questions, it started throwing questions, you know what I mean, that the confidence kind of waned. But I remember when we went back in your class, like, don't let your confidence get shaken, just kept trying to press through and making it. Then I started getting some little layup questions that I knew the answer to. And then just kept pressing, stuff that I didn't know. I bookmarked them, and then I went through the whole course, and there was like a few questions they would ask you a few times, and one of my strategies was they would give you like 4 answers, and then I would like use the process of elimination. I'm like, it couldn't be these two and these two. So then as I went through, I would come back and cross them out, and then it'd be like between 2 answers, and I went ahead and just did that strategy. But yeah, I needed every bit of that. I needed your course and the international course that really helped to bridge that gap.
Man, I'm so happy that that my course directly was able to offer you some assistance in there, and the strategy that I was sharing with you, right? Because maintaining your confidence, because that course can deflate you quickly.
Yeah, right off the bat.
That test can deflate you. And so as long as you just know going forward, like, hey, I can work through these here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know these, fine, but wait till I get to the one that, and then like you said. Then you start getting some layups, like, oh, I know this, and then your confidence picks back up, and then it maintains, like, hey, I got this. Using all those tools, right? So flag it, come back to it, right? Not stressing out, and bam, bam, boom, pass.
That's the key. I don't know if they do it intentionally or just my knowledge base, but it's like you could get deflated real fast, and then you'll start. You'll just even the stuff you do know, it's like the self-doubt will creep in, but you really got to be calm.
Just so that's what I always check with you guys, right? You got to maintain your confidence throughout. You don't know something, don't sweat it. Keep going. Don't try to figure it out. Let it go. Circle back to it, and then you're going to eventually get the question that you like, and then and then bang, bang, boom, here you go. Right? Yeah. You start getting on the roll. You do a circle back, kind of navigate some of the questions to kind of get it down to a 50-50, and then all those strategies seem to have worked out for you because now, boom, pass, right? So what would be your recommendation, right? So what has been your experience with me directly and then the course in getting you prepared to pass that exam? What would you share with someone who has not interacted with me or my course?
Yeah. The course is very thorough. Even like the videos you have with the inspection and the question and answer, it's really getting the measurements, getting the clearance, knowing the terminology. Like when you go through a roof inspection, you go through like the 10 to 12 different types of flashing, or you go to an exterior, and it just the grading, the terminology. It really gives you the videos give you a good jump start. And then when you start going into you got flashcards, you got the visual identification. That helps a lot to know what you're looking at and how.
So what did you think about that piece of the course there, that visualization?
Yeah. I like I said, I liked it, but let me go back to. I'm trying to refresh it. Yeah, at first, I'll be honest. The first one, I didn't even know it looked like the inside of a computer. I had no clue what I'm looking at, but I think this is like a gas. It's a gas tubing. But I had no idea at first. But when you go inside the course, they'll throw stuff at you like that. Like one of my questions in the course was like a big big picture. I had to like zoom out and scroll, and then it turns out it was a plumbing stack, but then you had to figure out, what's going on with this plumbing stack, and it was just like something that'll be underneath there. It turned out it was a wet vent. It was just a vent that was also used as a drain, so the answer was wet vent. So that one was pretty easy, but I like that. The picture, the images there. I think you have one with like a S trap instead of a P trap, and you got to know that.
Don't give them all the answers. Don't give them all the answers.
Yeah.
But because that's there, because just like you said, on the exam you're going to get images.
Right.
You got to be able to know what am I looking at. Right. In order to be able to get to kind of be able to answer the question in an appropriate manner. So I just wanted to get your feedback on what you thought about that portion of the course.
It is. That is definitely much needed, and that's one of the issues. If you're just with like the book knowledge and like knowing words, but you don't actually know what it is, or you've seen it in the field, then it's like, once you get to that portion of the quiz, you'll just bomb it because you really don't know what you're looking at. You don't have any application.
So you use all the resources in there.
Yeah, I did the really long, the 250 question one. That was really long. I only did that one time, but because you have I just kept scrolling down. That one took me a really long time to get through that one. But the 200 one, I did that one a few times until I got up to speed. But it's pretty thorough. Definitely took hours and hours, but that definitely helped to bridge the gap.
So would you recommend anybody to take my course that you took to help them prepare for the exam?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, for sure. Actually, it probably would have been better if I would have did this for the full month. Because like after you fail the first time, you get a month. If I'd have took this a month, it probably would have been even better. But for that 2-week downtime, this really helped bridge the gap. In addition to trying to go in NHIE and fill in some gaps. But definitely will recommend this.
Man, bless your heart, man. Thank you. It was a pleasure having you as a student in the class, and I'm glad that my course outside of the class helped you prepare and pass that exam. And we had something in common. It took us 2 times to pass.
2 times, yeah. That was time. That was timely too. I just happened to see a link. I went to the YouTube, so that was timely. I needed it too. I sure enough didn't want to fail the second time. So
we don't get the 3.
Keep it at 2.
Right. So I am so happy, man. So now, when you're ready to take that next step, right? I'm here for you, man, to get you so we can help you get those coins, man, because there's money out here to be made.
Yep, we'll do. So
just let me know when you're ready for the next step of how I can assist you in that, man, and we go forth and prosper.
All right. Appreciate it.
Well, thank you again for taking the time to leave this testimonial. I'm sure it's going to be a benefit to others to want to use my resource to help them pass the exam. So thank you again for sharing your experience with it.
All right, but thanks for the program. Yep.
You're very welcome. Take care, sir. Talk soon.
All right, you do too.